Opening game, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Anthony Davis. Walker Kessler is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Daniels, and it's White in at the point. And so here is Oklahoma City after the miss from Stephen Curry. Outside, White from past the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Rockets. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thanks, David. McDaniels passes to George. Outside, Towns. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside, Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels, and Davis sends it back.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
Wembanyama, a screen on George. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Robinson a screen on Wembanyama. Curry with a wide open look. Outside for George. McDaniels dishes to Curry. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Robinson a screen on White. The 3 from George. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Outside, Davis. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Davis. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for the Rockets.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Curry with the bounce pass. McDaniels passes to Towns. They get the rebound. Lays it up off the glass.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Oklahoma City trailing. Daniels passes to White. Davis setting the pick for White. And the Thunder another 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Curry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Rockets trail by 3. George looking over the floor. Pass to Towns. Wembanyama against Curry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And Wembanyama outside. Pass to Davis from deep. And Kessler throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Davis down low, guarded by Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
Maxey's checked in for Houston. Both good from the line that time. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Now, here's George. And they pick up 2. He has 5.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Outside, Maxey. Over Wembanyama. And Houston again with the bucket.
Love the way Maxey works those angles inside. He's crafty.
Outside, White. Pass to Wembanyama. And the 3 off target. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. There's McDaniels. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star. AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Now George. 5 points in the game. Pass to Maxey. No good from outside. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. Kessler, screen on Maxey. 5 on the clock. And they double up Davis. Out to White. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He had a nice open look right there. Curry's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Houston making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Towns. Robert Covington comes in for McDaniels. And Murray's subbed in for Stephen Curry. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Looney's checked in for Walker Kessler. Isaac comes in for Wembanyama. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Daniels. One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
That free throw, no good.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
George against Bridges. Drummond is double. And stolen by Thybulle. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Now here's Drummond. Pass to Maxey. High arcing shot. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Thybulle kicks to White. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Isaac left side. Bridges outside. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
First free throw is good. The Rockets making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Covington setting the pick for Murray. That one misses. White with the defensive effort. Thybulle on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Isaac a screen on Murray. Down low. Isaac passes to Looney. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Bridges shot. Good.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Drummond. Still yet to score. Pass to Maxey. The Rockets with another miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And that one drops for him.
At 6'10" and athletic, Isaac's a real threat on the offensive board. That's why you got to box him out.
16 seconds left in the first. And here's Maxey. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Thunder out in front, leading by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Walker Kessler is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Daniels. And it's Steibel in at the two-guard spot. Here's McDaniels. No good on the triple. The Thunder leading by 3. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 21 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
George is checked in for the Rockets. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Davis is checked in. And George kicks to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
And that one misses.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league.
And he sinks the second. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside Robinson. Pass to Curry. From Curry, gets it to fall inside.
Loses him with the bounce and doesn't look back. What a pretty move.
Daniels passes to Wembanyama. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. 5 to shoot. In the corner, Daniels hits it from three-point range. Daniels has got 5 points so far.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. And he makes the first. Stephen Curry hits them both. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wembanyama, a screen on Maxey. Towns with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Paul George. Great showing for him last season. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. The free throw drops for Curry. So he gets them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Kessler against George. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
And it goes down 2 points.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Kessler finds Wembanyama. Now Daniels. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. That's tipped. And the rejection by Towns.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
Just 4 to shoot. Feibel for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's George. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Davis. He's got 8. George with the ball. Frank, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Towns wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Under trailing by 4. Pass to Daniels. Robinson against Kessler. Wembanyama outside. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
Man, this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guy. For the Rockets, Andre Drummond's checked in for Robinson, and Murray subbed in for Maxey. And then for Oklahoma City, Isaac comes in for Walker Kessler, and Derek White subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Houston. Beyond the arc. Everything's within Curry's range.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Pass to Davis. Wembanyama, a screen on George. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Second, Stephen Curry. Third is Bogdan Bogdanovic.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
And the Rockets making a change here. Covington's checked in. Kevon Looney is checked in for Oklahoma City. Bridges comes in for Anthony Davis. He's got space, and it's White with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Isaac. Back to White. Bridges with it. To the inside. Isaac goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Persistent pace. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
Daniels, he's checked in for Paul George. Free throw, no good for Isaac.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Bridges. The Rockets making the shot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bridges has got 8.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Murray kicks to Drummond. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside, Covington. And some nice passing there by Houston. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. D'ing him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the first one drops.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
And so Murray nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside, White. Pass to Bridges. It's up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Now here's Murray. Outside Curry. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
First in blocks, and how about first in terms of three-point shooting? The damage they do from beyond, maybe the biggest offensive weapon in our league.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop. Daniels dishes to White. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And let's check out stats for Bridges. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Here's Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on White.
It's really hard to stop Murray there. I mean, with his size, mobility, and speed, sometimes the defense is just forced to make an adjustment.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Here's White. He has 5. Bridges outside. To the middle. Here's Looney. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Thunder trailing by 5. White drives in. The shot will not fall. Murray with the defensive effort. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. It's Curry outside. The Thunder pull it in.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Daniels passes to White. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. For Murray, it's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Bridges.
Yes, sir. Bridges really asserting himself on offense. And when he's rolling like that, it gets his whole team fired up.
Pass to McDaniels. Drills the elbow jumper. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Bridges against Murray. Right side, White. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. 27 seconds left in the first half. Daniels, no good. Rockets leading by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Curry. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bridges. Sweet little floater. Bridges has got 15.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Houston Rockets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
I really like how he's playing so far, Shaq. I mean, he's being selective in his approach. Kind of the opposite of you, big fella, at the food table.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Thunder trailing by 3. Stephen Curry's out there with George. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Towns. And it's McDaniels at the threesome. That's the 5 for Houston right now. That evens the score. He's got 11.
The ability of Davis to shoot from out there really does open the floor for him.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Curry for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Outside, Davis. And Benyama outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Curry outside. The Thunder pull it in. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Benyama sets a screen for White. Outside, Davis. And Benyama outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Daniels, no good. Rockets leading by 3. And Davis sends it back. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The kick out to Towns. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got 6.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Back to White. Goes up with it. And rebounded by McDaniels.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Towns for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-foot has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
They get it back. Here's Robinson. Outside for Curry. The 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Daniels. On the wing, Davis. Kessler screen on Curry. And they double up Davis. Here's White. And he drops that one in. That's 7 points for Jared White.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. He's checked in for Curry. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Oklahoma City. And here are the Rockets now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. White against George. Now, here's McDaniels. Rocket 6. And George kicks to Towns. Another miss by Houston.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
White the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Davis. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside, George. Pass to Towns. Over Kessler. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 8.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Now White. foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Shout out to them for getting to the foul line. They've been the aggressors, taking that ball to the basket, and they've been able to knock down a good percentage of those free throws.
And he knocks down the first one.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Rockets. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Towns. Outside, Maxey. Towns, the pass to Robinson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Towns with the defensive effort. Houston leading by 5. George dishes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Big Cat says, take that.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, Davis. Bible on the wing. He's covered by Murray. The Thunder with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. A shot missing. Thunder trailing by 7. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Wembanyama has got 5 points so far. Outside, George from downtown knocks down the 3-ball. And the Rockets lead by 7.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Keep on dancing. Nice try. It's all good. Let's see what you got.
Drummond's checked in for Houston. Robert Covington comes in for Towns. Then for the Thunder, Looney's checked in for Walker Kessler. Isaac comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bridges in for Davis. Outside, White. Drops in the layup for 2. White's got 6 in the quarter.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
Outside, George. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Isaac finds White. Now, here's Bridges, defended by George. And George gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Feibel, the pass to Isaac. Outside, White launches it. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Maxey looking it over. Murray for 3. Bridges with the board.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Wide open look here for Murray, and it's off from 3-point range. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Now, here's Bridges. Banked in off the glass. He's got 17.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside, Maxey. Thunder with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
They set the pick. Bridges attacking. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In 3rd, the Thunder.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentages.
He's off on the first. So for the Rockets, McDaniels comes in for Robert Covington, and Curry subbed in for Murray. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Daniels, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And he's good on the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
McDaniels kicks to George. And another 3 for Houston.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Looney. White looking around. Inside, and stolen by Drummond. George against Isaac. Curry with it. Here's George. He's got 13. Outside, Maxey. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Rockets.
At the line, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Outside Curry. Open jump shot off the mark.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rockets lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. You've got Derek White. And Benyama's out there with Davis. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. That's to Curry. All sorts of time. And Davis pulls it down.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
At the line for your Rockets, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. Under trailing by 7. Outside White. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's Davis with the jam.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Outside, Maxey. Over White. And off the prime, and in it goes.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Outside, Davis. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Houston. To the paint. Outside Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for Houston.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Back to White. To the inside. And Davis throws it down.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Stolen by Kessler. Now Daniels. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Curry, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Davis has got 11 in the second half. Outside, Maxey. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now White. Pass to Kessler. Find Divine Maxey and gets it to him. Inside. Here's McDaniels. And that one's drained from the low block. 6 points for Jaden McDaniels.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. With an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's White. Out to the right wing. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Stolen by McDaniels. Maxey on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. And now an 11-point Houston lead.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Towns against Wembanyama. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's White missing. Rockets leading by 11. Curry on the wing. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
White the pass to Davis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Curry with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. McDaniels. And it's sent back by White. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Daniels. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. It's tipped. Wembanyama, right side. Maxey against White. Maxey, no good. Thunder trailing by 14. And finished off by Davis.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
Outside, Towns. Back to Curry for the three. The Rockets again can't hit. And it's Davis with the ball for the Thunder. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's now 7 points for Victor Wembanyama. Outside, Maxey. The Rockets with another miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, when trying to defend Davis, the combination of size and quickness he has is a problem. Hard not to foul.
At the line for the Thunder, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis.
Here in the second half, they have definitely made free throw making look easy.
Houston making a switch here. George is checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. Here's George. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And George able to adjust his shot there. A tough one to block when he does that.
Pass to Daniels. Wembanyama outside. Davis has the open look. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 assists tonight. Outside, Towns. They grab their own miss. Robinson, and it's blocked.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Back to White, uncovered. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Rockets leading by 7. George passes to McDaniels. Robinson kicks to George. Pass to Curry. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Takes it from 10. Davis doing his thing inside.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
A shot by George, wide open. Another miss by Houston. Here's Oklahoma City. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Wembanyama passes to Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Bridges is checked in for the Thunder. Houston leading by 3. Outside, Towns. White against George. Fires from deep. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And that shot was huge as they tried to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they had been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Daniels dishes to White. Back to Daniels. Davis down low. Robinson on him. Bridges for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And George kicks to Robinson. And Curry has it in the corner. Outside, White. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Rockets leading by 6. It's tipped. Kessler with it. George picks him up. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Davis against Robinson. Bridges outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
I love that dish down low.
Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Davis. Robinson pulls it in. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Towns with it. Defended by Bridges. Curry Curry outside. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here are the Rockets, and they go to the intentional foul. That's the first, that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To Davis, and they double up Davis. Back to Daniels. A three-pointer, no good. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really...
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart.